What is up, everyone? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How the hell is everyone doing? It's a mighty fine looking emblem, thank you. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? There we go. What's up, everyone? Sorry, give me 1 second. Oh, what's the full screen button? There we go. What is up, everyone? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Man, Bungie has announced a ton of stuff. I'm very excited about that. I didn't know you were a heist battleground lover. 2 out of 3 of them, yeah. The Mars one is quite long. So my Twitter post, we'll talk about this, but in the TWAB, Bungie essentially said that the Battlegrounds are going to be added to the Strike playlist. And I essentially made a tweet that, I don't get it, man. A lot of people, I don't want to say everyone, but a lot of people are constantly going on about, oh, how I hate Battlegrounds, meh. And like how, it was like literally before the season started, we knew we were getting new Battlegrounds and people were like freaking out, even though these Battlegrounds are not really the same as like PSYOP Battlegrounds and so on. But the thing that confuses me the most is all of the Battlegrounds are essentially just they are just strikes. That is all they are. There's nothing unique about them. There's nothing particularly interesting about them. They are just strikes. They have the same mechanics as strikes. They have the same, about the same amount of time as strikes. Some of them are a little bit longer. Some strikes are a little bit longer. I don't understand it. So I pretty much made a tweet where I was like, look, all you fuckers that are just hating on Battlegrounds, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. At least they aren't keeping expeditions, dude. Amen to fucking that, dude. Oh, man. So, welcome, everyone. Yes, if you guys don't know, there are 2 emblems. One is Firmament. I made a video on how to get this yesterday. It's part of the Twitch Prime thing. Dude, fucking Evan and Marco are making fun of my thumbnail. And then Compassion Concentric, so Bungie, so there were some very awful earthquakes, very intense earthquakes in Turkey and Syria earlier this week, and Bungie is helping fund relief for those. So 2 very sick emblems. I've got a short on how to get this one, and I have a video on how to make this one, or how to get that one. Get them both. Hell yeah. Has anyone cleaned out their vault? I have. I need to go through and do it. When did you join math class? A couple days ago. Have you streamed since the clan change? I think I was in math class Tuesday, right? Maybe not. I've definitely made videos, and I talk about it on Twitter. So everyone who's like, oh, Scarrow's in math class, that's a self-report, guys. Okay? I know you haven't been watching my videos, and I know you don't follow me on Twitter. That's all I'm saying. It's like every stream at this point. People are surprised to learn something, and it's like, I talked about this 100 times. What's happening? What's going on here? Yeah, you streamed? Oh, I thought so. There you go. But it's okay. It's all right, guys. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. So yeah, we're gonna break down. So a couple things. So I want to break down the developer blog from yesterday. I want to break down the TWAB, and then I want to finish out. Oh, well, I was gonna say I finished out these, but I really don't have that much to do. I'm still not 1590. I think I'm one pair of legs away from being max light, so. Since when do you stream? Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Lab said, since when do you stream? Dude, I've been farming. I have been farming Kydal, man, on my Warlock. And I need to go do it on my Hunter and Titan. Let me ask you guys, what stat splits do you do in PvP? Let me know what character you play and what stat splits you go for. Currently, I think I'm gonna go for, or I have been going for 10 recovery, 10 discipline, and like 10 recovery, 10 discipline, and like 4 to 6 resilience. Obviously that changes. That's for Warlock. For Hunters, I would have a bigger focus on mobility rather than resilience. Emblem name, this one is called Compassion Concentric. If you check the shorts on the channel, I show how to get it, but also the TWAB goes over it. Are you going to join any of the math class raid teams? Not for the day one. The plan is to stick with my current raid team. Congrats on 90k. What? Did I hit 90k? Bruh, I haven't hit 90k on my screen. Mine still says 88.8. You're getting me excited here. What's going on here? Ten recov, 10 resil, 10 intellect. Intellect I've been about, you know. 10 resil, 10 recov, 10 discipline. Dude, triple 100s is fucking, yeah, I guess, like, yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, looks like everyone is kind of on the same wavelength as I am. So yeah. Okay. So that's the plan for today's stream. Fuck, it's kind of hot. I'm gonna strip. Scarrow stripping on stream. Oh god, you just got your starter kit and Scarrow Ice Shaker, dude. Hell yes. Thank you so much, Odyssey. Yeah, guys, if you guys have been interested in trying out Advanced and you missed it, there's a new Scarrow 9 starter kit that comes with 5 flavors. I have them here still. My cat's been playing with them. 5 flavors. You get to trial 5 of the best flavors, so most popular. You get a holographic Scarrow Mother Chicken sticker. It's beautiful. And you get a shaker, a starter plastic shaker. And it's only like $14. $13 if you use code Scarrow9, so you should get that. Exclamation point starter kit in chat. Very, very cheap. Best way to try Advanced. Okay. Swap time. Actually, inside Strand time. We got too powerful since Witch Queen and we really need to be nerfed. Yeah, I definitely agree that there's been a lot of power creep. One thing that I find... Wait, have I streamed since Strand? Yeah, on Tuesday. We looked at this on Tuesday, right? So, I just want to lead this by saying, and I made a tweet about this too, but I really am just so impressed how Bungie has, you know, Buildcrafting has been growing for a year, for a couple of years, really, since Armor 2.0. Crafting has been growing and growing and growing. Wait, not crafting, Buildcrafting has been just, you know, it's just getting so in depth, but it started to get very cumbersome. No, make the enemies harder, no more nerfs. I don't agree with that. I definitely think there need to be nerfs. We're just a little too strong right now. I'm very impressed how, you know, that build crafting system was just going and going, getting bigger and bigger. It was getting very cumbersome. And somehow, with going into Lightfall, Bungie has taken all of that and just simplified it. It is so much more simple now. There are just kind of layers of build crafting, and it all really flows together, at least on paper. We're obviously going to have to see what it looks like in game. Very impressed with that. And then they continue to deepen it without making it too much more complex. And so they've made, with Lightfall, they've made build crafting both deeper and more impactful, but also they've simplified it. And it's really interesting to see that process happen. And I think it's very impressive. I'm very excited to get my hands on all of this. And it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be very cool. Should do a speculation stream sometime before the week before Lightfall. I mean, pretty much every stream with me is a speculation stream, to be fair. But I'm really excited about this, man. There's a lot of very, very interesting and dynamic stuff here, and they're taking out a lot of the nonsense too. It just looks very good. It looks very good. I'm very excited for this. So they talk about inside Strand. So this is changes to Strand as well as... Oh, wait, did I click the wrong fucking thing? I think I clicked the wrong thing. This is just the Strand one. Oh, yeah, I wanted all the other ones. Sorry. My B. I wanted this one. To abilities and beyond. A look at the past, present, and future of 3.0. So this is really tuning all of the subclasses. And I think they've done a great job. Welcome, everyone in chat, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for here. Oh, the Lightfall. Yeah, 1 second. Destiny, Lightfall. I think the... I saw this too. The actual Lightfall products page got updated here with a bunch of Strand stuff. So that's cool. It just shows like all the different stuff. Holding the heart. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Very cool. Nothing crazy there. These numbers are sketching me out. That's all I know. I don't know what they mean, but they are. Okay. We've got another update from our sandbox team to dive into, this time exploring more about ability. Sorry, I'm trying to get a good zoom here. More about abilities and changes on the way to subclass fun with the new expansion. Destiny 2's newest damage type, Strand, is arriving in Lightfall, and we're beyond excited for you to play with it, but that's not why we're here today. No, we don't have any additional Strand gameplay details to share just yet. Instead, we'll be talking about some general ability updates and quality of life changes that we're making in Lightfall and beyond. You're gonna be surprised. Oh, I've already read this. We're just going over this. I already know what's happening here, but it's never bad. The average human needs to learn something 3 times before they retain that information. So, this is it's never bad to revisit things and talk about them. With the release of Arc 3.0 alongside Season of Plunder, we completed moving all 3 light subclasses to the Subclass 3.0 system. These updated subclasses allow players more customization and build crafting capabilities than ever before. Now that all of the 3.0 subclasses are on the wild, we have some tuning work to do in the various systems connected to the subclasses. One such system is our core character stats. The amount of ability regeneration that the discipline, strength, and class ability specific stats provide hasn't been meaningfully touched since the launch of Shadowkeep. Since then, across aspects, fragments, exotic armor mods, and weapon perks, there are a variety of ways to have powerful abilities with very high uptime. This has resulted in some PvE activities losing the tension that made them special and introduced additional noise in the Crucible. Yes! Yes! This is good. It's hard to explain it to my friends. The charge with light and elemental wells. That's what? What's stack and what's not, and how to use them and which mods to buy from Ada. So thank God. Oh yeah, okay. So now it is. Yeah, they're simplifying everything, man. It's very nice. I'm very excited to get my hands on the system. I've been farming the hell out of Master Keitel because I want to have perfect armor sets, or nearly perfect armor sets. I want to have some high tiers, and I'm sick of just always cobbling together something. So pretty excited about this though. Do me a favor, point at the camera and say your mom. Your mom. Was that good? Here, wait. Your mom. Is that good? Did I do good? Let's go. Okay, moving forward, our goal with ability uptime in both PvE and PvP is to get back to roughly where we were when the 30th anniversary pack launched in December of 2021. This is perfect. So the third anniversary event is definitely one of my favorite metas of all time in Crucible. So I'm excited for this. I think it was definitely one of the most balanced metas. There were obviously outliers, you know, but in terms of abilities, I think the 30th anniversary event was perfect. So yeah, I'm very excited that they mentioned that, and I hope they do it, you know? So we'll see. We're making some changes to the ability, energy, economy, and Lightfall in subsequent seasons to correct ability uptime, while still rewarding players for investing in buildcrafting and fine-tuning their Guardian into the perfect monster-slaying machine. For Lightfall, we are making the following changes focused on passive cooldown gains. Rescaled the efficacy of Discipline, Strength, in each class ability stat on grenade, melee, and class ability regeneration rates. In general, the regeneration provided by a tier 10 stat is now roughly equivalent to a tier 8 in the previous system. Each stat tier now provides a more consistent gain in cooldown reduction rather than spiking heavily at lower tiers. So, like that. That's good. Cryptid should be full auto. Changed my mind. Ooh, everything is full auto. You don't miss a day of duct taping blue gear together with that one insanely purple. No, I don't. There's absolutely nothing about Destiny 1 build crafting that I miss. But this is good. This will get down, like, some of my biggest pain points in Crucible right now are storm grenades and barricades and rifts and, you know, its abilities. Its abilities. And I think this is good. Pulling it back a little bit. You know, Bungie said that in an ideal world, they would be about 60% weapons, 30% abilities. Or sorry, that's not how math works. I think they said 60% weapons, 40% abilities. But right now, I actually feel like it's the opposite. I feel like it's 60 or 70% abilities and 30 or 40% weapons. I definitely feel like I enter way more engagements where abilities are the main thing rather than weapons. So yeah, the raid date is March 10th. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, so I got burned out during Lost and took a break during the beginning of the 30th. What was the PvP meta around that time? No time to explain, really. No time to explain. A lot of those guns were really good. Like all of the stuff that came with the 30th anniversary event was really good. Trying to remember. I mean, hand cannons. I think that was like the palindrome meta too. Was around that time. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, it was just it was less about the weapons that were in the meta and more about, for me, the lack of abilities in the meta. So there we go. You'd even argue that 60-40 is too much. Yeah, I think my ideal is closer to 70-30. I do like abilities. I think they can make some very interesting things, but I'm a sucker for some gunplay, you know? So eager edge is all that matters. That's right. That's right. Oh yeah, Fusion started getting really good around then. That's right. Destiny 2 is a game about space magic, and your abilities will also be central to your combat loop. While this change looks like a lot on paper, we believe build crafting improvements coming with Lightfall will more than make up for it. As a quick example, your legendary armor now has 3 specific mod types, up from 2, that can fit a wide variety of mods that are no longer restricted by elemental affinity. Yes. Starting Lightfall, you'll be able to run all of the following ability energy generating mods, at the same time, and more freely be able to socket multiple copies of each. Pretty much anything that is get a kill or do something and it gives you some other ability thing. So, you know, pretty much any mod that's like use an ability, get an ability, or do something and get an ability, that shit's all being, you know, you can wear most of those. So that's pretty cool. Yo, Cyclone, what's up, man? Yeah, Chaperone, yeah, a lot of precisions, but Chaperone and Duality, especially around that time, were pretty nutty. Additionally, armor mod energy costs have been reduced across the board, and artifact mods no longer need to be slotted into your armor, giving you more space to build craft to your heart's content. In fact, so much is changing and being added in Lightfall that we expect players will find unique combinations of mods and perks that we didn't anticipate. In the coming seasons, we'll continue to tune the greater ability energy economy, along with updates to specific ability potency to make them feel more powerful. And Lightfall will also be adjusting the base cooldowns of some grenade, melee, and class abilities. We'll provide more detailed information in the patch notes when Lightfall goes live, but as a preview with Lightfall, we are reverting the base cooldown of the dodge class ability that was implemented in hotfix 6305, as we feel that their cooldown under the new stat scaling system is in a good place. So, good stuff, man. I report every eager edge user for griefing. Toxic. You're the toxic one. Triple ashes to asset's gonna go crazy. Yeah, and for another look, there are a lot of things in this that make me think that Starfire Protocol Fusion Nades is about to get a lot more powerful, which is definitely not something we need, to be clear. But I'm pretty excited. I think all this is really good, and I'm really excited to be able to have like one good PvE armor class per character. And you can just do different builds with that one armor set. Right now I've got like 5 different armor sets because of elemental affinities and different bullshit. And it's just like, I'm really excited to have like one main armor set that, you know, maybe rotates around with what exotic you're using or whatever, but it's just going to be so clean. You're going to have so much variability to your build crafting. And yeah, it gives them a lot more opportunities to tune things because they are able to put certain mods on the same piece, so you know, really limiting the outer edges of what you're able to build into. Like I said, it's a unique way of, they've made everything more simple, they've simplified everything, but they've added depth to the system, but also added tools for themselves to be able to tune everything more individually. Like, pretty much, I don't see anything wrong with this. Like, and you know, they added better stuff for artifice armor. Like, all around, I feel like they've just like fucking killed it, which is really cool. So, Font of Might is going away. There is a replacement for Font of Might. Or no, is it still Font of Might? They did mention there will be I think there will be a new perk that is about the same as Font of Might, but it's different in a couple ways. Thank you, Steven. But there's going to be that sort of thing. But the kind of aspects I'm talking about, so for instance, like on in fact, I guarantee, maybe not on this guy actually, I said I guarantee, but on most of my builds, especially in PvP, I will run everyone does Powerful Friends and Radiant Light, so you get the extra stat boosts, right? Everyone does that. But now they are putting them on, I think they're both on arms, they're both on the same armor piece. So you have to very much make a deliberate decision if you want to use both of them. Just ways to passively tune things. I think that's kind of cool. And we'll all be creating orbs for each other. That's right. And Charged with Light mods are, you know, they just, everything is just like, it's good. Everything's really good. Both are on the head. Thank you. Okay. One second. I need a little waddy break. Hydrate before you dihydrate, nerds. All right, with the 30th anniversary released in December 2021, we split super regeneration times into separate tiers based on damage potential of each super. It's kind of crazy that was that long ago, with roaming supers generally having longer cooldowns than one-off supers. While we still believe that a gradient of cooldown times based on each super's potency is healthier for the game, we also recognize that roaming supers have taken a backseat in PvE content, particularly at higher difficulties where neutral game options have grown more capable of clearing groups of enemies with Subclass 3.0 keywords. I assume this is why they didn't give any mods for all of year 5. Yeah, and well, I mean, they were also busy with subclasses. So I want to see something like Elemental Ordnance creates orbs on grenade kills and see if it works in PvP. I doubt it works in PvP, but we'll see, man. I don't know. Is Artifice Armor being changed? Because I thought the extra slot was just for artifact mods. Yes, Artifice Armor will now, instead of the artifact mod, and we don't know if it'll cost, but that mod slot will change into something where you can get +3 in any specific stat. So you're essentially able to add a tier and a half, 15 points, a tier is 10 points. If you have a full set of Artifice Armor, you're going to be able to add a tier and a half across your entire build, which is very cool. We're working to address this problem. And we don't have a full suite of changes just yet. As a first step in Lightfall, we're increasing the maximum orbs of power that roaming supers can generate from 5 to 7, and reducing the number of orbs that burst supers create from 7 to 5. We believe this split more cleanly reinforces the gameplay roles of these types of supers, and still provides a space for burst supers to shine in combat. With future releases, we plan to do a large tuning pass to balance roaming supers' performance and higher tier content. Okay, we already read that. But the power orb generation of, well, Ward of Dawn and both Shadow Shot variants is unchanged. We're also making the change to the only 3 supers in our longest cooldown tier, reducing their base cooldown by 1 tier. So the longest charging supers in the game now charge faster, which is awesome. And that is Daybreak, which there's no reason for it. It is awful right now. There's no reason for it to have that cooldown. Hammer, Soul, and Spectral Blades. So, yeah, man. If minor mobility mod costs 1 energy, gives 5, surely this artifice armor slot will give 3? Will be free because it only gives 3. Yeah, I hope it's free too, but I don't know. We'll see, you know? I don't know. I'm excited though. I hope it'll be really good. There's just so much. I think a lot of the stuff that they're doing here is very intuitive, but also just very good. So Ward of Dawn with Void 3.0, Ward of Dawn was reintroduced as a selectable super rather than being tied to Sentinel Shield. As we've introduced more objective game modes into the Crucible with Zone Control, Iron Banner Fortress, and Zone Control captures, it has become clear that Ward of Dawn is overperforming. Yes. We also, we don't want to reduce its functionality in PvE, and in general, we still want Ward of Dawn to be a strong option when you need to lock down a point on the map, but we're making a few changes by dislodging players from Ward of Dawn more realistic and normal play. So the health has been cut in like a third, or I guess 2/3, like 60%. It went from 13,500 to 8,000, which means you'll be able to kill it much faster, which is awesome. Damage dealt to the Ward of Dawn by PvE combatants has been reduced, and in general, the effective health in PvE should not be meaningfully changed. But all weapons will do a standard 1.5 times amount of damage to Ward of Dawn now. So this is awesome. This is really good. Like the Eye-Closed hand cannon is void. Randomly on a kill, Warmind cell will spawn. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I'm confused. Quick lore update for the Puka. Apparently they're the companions of the Cloud Striders. Yeah, it's been in the trailers, my dude. Learning from Aveza's video on Elsie's lore book in the collections edition. Yeah, I mean we've seen them interacting in the trailers. Looks like the Titans are getting the shaft in Lightfall. I wouldn't be so sure. Who the hell uses bubble in PvE though? I mean, me? Yeah, you know, you can't always, you have to do raids on each character every week and that sort of stuff. So, did they say which strand effects are going to counter champions? No, I don't think they said that yet. Unless I missed it. Maybe they did, but I don't think they did. Armor of Light has been updated to reduce its potency in PvP. Your maximum health was reduced from 425 to 300, so you're going to be able to, I think you're going to be able to kill people in bubbles a lot better now. Now inherits Void Overshield's 50% damage resistance, but it no longer negates precision damage. So I think you're going to, you know, back in Destiny 1, there were a lot of compilations of, Radiance Warlocks where they would come back to life. They'd self-res back to life, and then someone would immediately just headshot them with a sniper. I have a feeling you're going to see a lot of very similar things with the bubble. Like someone's just going to sprint into a bubble, no scope headshot, and kill the bubble. Javier? Yes, sorry. Thank you for your super chat, man. God bless you. Thanks for thanks for your Destiny knowledge and support, bro. Flow you every step. Cheers. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your support. Love your face. And thank you for the super chat. Similarly, Thundercrash is currently proving to be too difficult to counter or escape in high-level Crucible. Yes! It's very scary. And the amount of fuckers that have found out how to turn on a dime, so they're just flying all over the map, killing everyone. Sorry, I just hit my mic. It's gone too far. So Thundercrash, your flight time has been reduced from to 4.5 from 5 seconds, so 10%. That's very nice. Reduced the size of the damaging volume around the player by 20% and pushed it further forward in front of the player. So you actually have to aim at people now, so that's good. Descent now begins earlier in the flight. That's also good. Reduce landing detonation size by 20%, and it's unchanged against PvE targets. And then your Fist of Havoc's PvE damage is increased by 20. This is good. Very good. I think it's usually pronounced Javier. Oh, yes, it is. That's why, hey, look, I'm tired. Sorry. Thank you. Thank the Traveler for the nerf on Thundercrash. Yes, this will be very nice, especially in like trials, like small game modes. I think this is really good. Arc 3.0 Spark of Resistance Fragment is achieving our intended goal of making close range combat safer to engage with, but it's a bit too easy to keep it rolling throughout an entire PvE encounter or Crucible skirmish. We're making a couple changes here to increase the difficulty of doing so without changing its potency. Increase nearby enemy. What is Spark of Resistance? 1 second. Sorry, as you could tell, I've never played Arc 3.0 Warlock. Spark of Resistance. While surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage. Okay. So, increased nearby enemy count required from 2 to 3. So you need 1 more enemy around you, and reduce linger time from 4 to 2. So you really just have to be in combat for it to count. Do you like that Sparrow Rider I made on Twitter? Sparrow Rider? I don't know if I know what you're talking about, my dude. Currently in the parking lot slurping on a milkshake. Bro, you didn't buy me... Dude, milkshakes are my favorite. You should, like, buy me a milkshake. That's all I'm saying. Can you get a quick briefing? Buildcrafting is cool. Doing very good stuff. Very excited about it. Very excited. Oh, yes. My face on the Cloud Rider. Yes, yes. That was very good. The Cloud Strider. Yeah, that was very good. With Solar 3.0, the increased Daybreak duration provided by the Attunement of Flame was removed, which has left Daybreak in a lackluster place. In addition, with the cooldown reduction detailed above, we're reducing its attack cost and increasing its damage. Woo! Against PvE, though. But it'll still be more powerful in Crucible, for sure. I still really liked the duration where you would get a kill and it would extend. I like that stuff, but I guess a base duration increase is cool as well. But I like kind of the skillful reward thing personally, but that's just me. Skillful, getting kills with a flaming sword from across the map, but you know what I mean, you know? I like the reward thing. Well, it's a McDonald's frappe shake, that good? Oh yeah. When I worked at high school, dude, I had the caramel ones all the fucking time. They were so good. Another Sparrow stream, another day of procrastination. That's right. How do you feel about the Stasis Glaive being heavy? We'll have to see how it is in game. I don't know. I don't use or like glaives as it is, so I'm not very excited for it. It looks awesome, but I hope it's good for my friends who like glaives. Phoenix Dive also struggled to find a solid role in most gameplay states and is too difficult to justify picking over healing or empowering Rift. No one is ever going to use them over a Rift, ever. They're decreasing the base cooldown from 82 to 55. While Heat Rises is active, Phoenix Dive's restoration duration is increased 3 times. While Daybreak is active, Phoenix Dive's cooldown is significantly reduced, allowing for rapid deactivations. While Daybreak is active, Phoenix Dive's detonation maximum increase. Oh, so you can like fucking kill people now with it. But have you seen you're in the new Forcer YouTube video? What? Dude, I got a Forcer cameo? Fuck yeah. But no one's gonna use this shit, dog. 98.999% of people are gonna fucking use Rifts, because why wouldn't they? Rifts are cracked and everything. They're so good. Starting in Lightfall, physics collision damage will no longer be lethal to Guardians. You'll still take damage from physics collisions, but will generally leave you at 1 HP instead of outright splattering you. Good change. A lot fewer architect deaths about to happen. This is sick. Very cool. New tools in the arsenal. So these are new aspects that we get. So for Arc, we get the Spark of Instinct. When critically wounded, taking damage from nearby enemies emits a burst of damaging arc energy that jolts targets. So this is, what was this called? Protective Light? Is that what the is that still in the game actually? It was an arc mod, charged with light mod. It was yellow. A reactive pulse. So it's essentially just reactive pulse. Which is a very good perk. So that's going to be a very good fragment. I guarantee it. Spark of Haste. You have greatly increased resilience and recovery. Resilience, recovery, and mobility while sprinting. Huh? Huh? Huh, bro? Those are insane. Those are both very good. New solar fragments. Fire Sprite. Fire Sprites are like the elemental wells for fire now. Fire Sprites are created by a suite of new existing solar fragments and grant grenade energy on pickup. Ember of Mercy. When you revive an ally, you and other nearby allies gain restoration. This is going to be annoying as shit in Trials. Picking up a Fire Sprite grants restoration. That's going to be probably really good for low mans too. This one specifically. Because right now, like the number one, like this is my PvE loadout. You see, every PvE loadout I have, everything, no matter what I'm doing. Forbearance, Explosive Well Maker, Well of Life. So if there is an Explosive Well Maker that makes a Fire Sprite, however that works, then boom, this is literally free Well of Life right here. Literally free. Crazy, dude. Ember of Resolve. Solar grenade final blows cure you. I don't know. I struggled with that. Now I'm a little confused because it says solar grenades. There are solar. So this is a solar subclass. So they're all solar grenades, but there is solar grenades as well. So I assume it's every solar damage type grenade. I don't know, but I do know that if this counts for fusion grenades, then Starfire Protocol is even more busted. Literally, the one downside for Starfire Protocol builds right now is Starfire Protocol gives you grenade energy when you're standing in an empowering rift, and so. If you have to use an empowering rift, you're not using a healing rift, and then you don't have healing because you're using fusion nades, not healing nades, and you're using empowering rifts, not healing nades, or empowering rift, not healing rift. And so this literally just this just makes it better. Insane. So healing grenades not heal and cures you? No, final blows. You don't get final blows with healing nades. It's gonna be crazy. Ember of Tempering now creates a fire sprite on solar weapon kills while active in addition to its original effect. Ember of Combustion creates a fire sprite on solar super defeats in addition to its original effects. And Ember of Searing now creates a fire sprite when defeating scorched targets. Very cool. The downside to Starfire Protocol is its ugly looking armor. Oh yeah, that's true. It does need an ornament. That is a very good point. And then Void aspects. We have Void Breach. Void Breaches are Void Elemental Wells. And they give you class ability energy when you pick them up. Echo of Cessation. Finisher final blows create a burst of void damage that causes nearby enemies to become volatile. Defeating volatile targets creates a void breach. That's pretty cool. Echo of Vigilance. Defeating a target when your shields are depleted grants you a temporary void overshield. If this shit works in PvP, that is going to be fucked. It's gonna be awful. It's not gonna be good. If this is good in PvP, I will cry. I'm so sick of overshields. Echo of Domineering now creates a void breach one, defeating suppressed targets in addition to its original effects. Echo of Harvest now creates a void breach when defeating weakened targets with precision damage in addition to its original effects. And Echo of Starvation now grants Devour on picking up a void breach. In addition to its original effects. So, long story short, is Bungie is taking, so like Buildcrafting is like this, and it's 10 out of 10 on the difficulty, and Bungie's making it like this and like a 5 out of 10. They are expanding the depth and how much you can Buildcraft, but somehow, at least reading it, they're making everything so much more simple, which is awesome. Thoughts on the new Titan supersets is kind of controversial. I bet, look, I said this when we watched the trailer. I think it's going to be incredibly fast, and I think that entire subclass is going to be incredibly annoying in PvP. And so, you know, we'll see how that works, man. We'll see how that works. Sorry. What's happening with mods? All right, Warmind Cell mod's gone because Strand essentially has Warmind Cell functionalities with tangles. Elemental Well mods are going to be tied into your subclass now. So we just read aspects about fire sprites and all that stuff. So your subclass will do a lot of that. And then Orb of Lights mods and some Elemental Well mods will be reserved for your combat style mods, which you will be able to access on any element of armor. It's crazy, dude. Just wait. Very excited. Very excited. I'm just tired of roaming super. It's gonna be the 5th roaming melee super for Titans. I mean, at this point though, like it's either a roaming super or it's a shutdown super, which I guess Titans only have one shutdown super, so that's fair. But yeah, I maybe they could use a shutdown super. So I love they're taking away elements from armor. Yes, me too. The family's doing great, Steven. Thank you. Okay. So volatile debuff kill equals void breach. Void breach equals devour. Use that with your falcon in PvP along the fragment that gives overshield. You're gonna kill a critical health. Yeah, it's dude. There's gonna be so much. All of these things they're just gonna be crazy. I'm pretty excited about it. Once again, you can go donate to this link. And please do to support Bungie's efforts in raising money for Syrians and Turkish people that were impacted with by the horrific earthquakes earlier. If you haven't seen the pictures, it's unbelievable. Like I'm talking here, one second. It is insane to see damage on this scale. I wanna, yeah, like look at this, dude. This is unbelievable. Look at this picture. Like just imagine, it is so unreal. It is so unreal to imagine just a building falling over, let alone all of them, you know? It's insane. It's unbelievable. And there are so many displaced people, and there are so many people have unfortunately lost their lives or lost loved ones. And this is just one neighborhood. This affected 2 countries or parts of 2 countries. And there were two major earthquakes. So there are people that very much need help like right now. And so if you can, if you donate $25, you get this really awesome emblem. But you're also supporting people who honestly probably need it the most, And so that's a great cause. Is this the worst natural disaster in terms of loss of life? I doubt it, but I don't know. It's hard to say, right? I would imagine, and I don't know this, but I would imagine that like tsunamis have the capacity to be a little bit more deadly. Like I don't want to sit here and like rank natural disasters though, like that's kind of insensitive, but I honestly don't know, but I do know that it is, even one person is too many, and that really sucks. It really sucks. So I highly encourage you, once again, the link is in chat. If you have the financial ability, please go support. And if you are a working person, remember a lot of companies will match your donation. So like if I donate in Victoria's name, which I did, her company will match everything 1-to-1. And so it's just a great way to not only give your own money, but kind of force corporations to help as well, which is good. Force might be the wrong thing. Word used, but so But yeah. So, but awesome emblem, and I would go pick that up. Okay. Every day is a fly away with Strand. We already read that, but let's watch this trailer again because it's fucking awesome.
Strand flows through you as it flows through everything.
Is there a deadline? They didn't say, I don't think. I'll go back up and look. Usually they last for about a month, a couple weeks to a month. So.
Away from it.
Oh, this is cool. Sick. Very cool. Oh, and then he catches it. That's the coolest part, dude. That makes me so excited. 3 weeks, oh god. My dissertation is due in 2 fucking weeks, dude. My defense is in 4 weeks, dude!
Embrace where the current takes you.
Very cool. All around phenomenal trailer. Great music choice. This is fucking phenomenal, dude. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited, man. Still think those are worse sets? No, I really don't think they are. I think those are Cabal drop pods. Because we've seen them in previous trailers, like hit the ground. Like we know they arrive in drop pods. Pretty sure they're drop pods. Yeah, the triple is not the super. That's their shoulder charts. That's going to absolutely wreck in PvP. I'm telling you. Oh, man. Man. Oh, goodness. Okay. We need to talk about latency. Earlier this season, we started investigating a new latency issue. The end effect you would see is that one or more players standing against the wall or not taking damage for several seconds, teleporting across the map and possibly killing you. Every game. Every game. After learning that this could even happen in private matches, we were able to eliminate the new matchmaking changes as a possible cause. We then looked at new features as a possible culprit, and after ruling those out, we started looking at external sources. Valve has been constantly making improvements to the Steam Datagram Relay service to provide safe, high-quality Destiny 2 connections. In this case, they found new relays that were not configured properly and severely impacted network quality between players during peak hours. The problematic relays were taken offline at 3 p.m. last Friday, pending a more thorough investigation, and this appears to resolve the immediate issue for problems. Yes, final mission on Tuesday, Valentine's Day. I was like, honey, Victoria, I love you, but Valentine's Day is we've got to do it this weekend, so we're doing it Saturday. Because I was like, I got Destiny, baby. You don't understand. You know, back when we were dating, I couldn't get away with that shit, but she's stuck with me now, dude. Oh man, I'm excited though. It's gonna be really good. So, yeah. While this didn't solve all latency problems in the game, it has fixed this particularly thorny issue that has plagued the game since the start of Season 19. In our own investigations, we also found a few hidden bugs that should be fixed with Lightfall. These should improve network quality even further for players with good network connections. Let's go! Is it a final mission? I thought it was a 2-week event. I don't think it's a 2-week event, but maybe it is. I don't fucking know. But, okay. This is awesome. So my homie on Twitter, Ben Platnick, he has made it so that there are a ton of finishers, there are a ton of emotes, and there are some armor sets that respond to what element subclass you are wearing. And someone actually asked me on Tuesday, I forget who it was in chat, but someone was like, do you think the old Solstice armor will get the new glows? Do you think it'll get Strand glows? And I directly said, I was like, no, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Why would that be retroactive? I don't think Bungie's going to do that. And it turns out I was very happily Incredibly wrong. So, finishers, here you can see, are going to get the Strand glow. That looks awesome. The 2020, 2021, and 2022 Solstice armor sets are going to get the Strand glow. Look at that shit. That green is mighty tasty. It looks great. Here, we get a little twisty boy here. This is awesome. Very cool. They said they would fix issues starting in Witch Queen, and look where we are at the end of this year, though. Our FPS has never been this low. You can't really compare network connections with, performance in game. Those are two pretty different things. So I agree that there definitely needs to be some sort of, whatever you want to call it. Let's just say performance improvements in the game. Completely agree. But this isn't like you're like, this is a completely different team, you know? Yeah, that's true, but both are technical issues. Yeah, it's a video game. Everything's a technical issue. But the reality is that the network team is going to be completely different from the optimization team, right? Or any teams that handle that sort of thing. So it's you can't really be like, that green glow and the Gambit shader gonna make Guardian's wrist this shit. Oh, God, I'm so excited. It looks so hot. No backup plans does it too. Antaeus Wards does it too. Everything does it. And then also, the following armor and weapon perks will also be compatible with Strand: Elemental Capacitor, Osmosis, Explosive Payload. Oh, the explosion. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Dragonfly, Cluster Bombs, Chain Reaction, Chromatic Fires, Crystalline Transistor, Mantle of Battle Harmonies, Absorption Cells, the Bombardier's Parting Gift, Verity Brows, the Fourth Magic, Fellwinter's Helm, Warlord's End, and more as a possibility in the future post-launch. Sheesh! Crazy. Start thinking about how you weave these fashion updates in your transmog and perk updates in your loadouts for the next step of Destiny 2. Crazy. This is insane. This, I never thought Bungie would do this. This is actually crazy. So, updates to weapon crafting in Lightfall. As part of an initiative to integrate weapon crafting into the broader core economy, we will be completely removing resonant elements from the game. Standard currencies such as glimmer enhancement cores, etc., will replace the element cost. So, fucking, here. Resonant alloys, gone. Harmonic alloys, wait, no, are those gone? Wait, let me reread these. I might have got that wrong. Give me a sec. Shh, one sec. Resonant elements, is that these? No. Resonant alloys are gone? Wait, does that count? I don't fucking know if that counts. Is this a resonant alloy? It's the Doritos? Oh, that's the name of them. Oh, fuck. Yes. Sorry, this thing. How do I see it? There's a way to see it in the game? No. Fucking hell. If I go here, it shows there's a way to see how many alloys you have. Inventory top left? No, those are Ascendant alloys. Those are not Resonant alloys. There's a inspect an enhanced perk. Yes! Those things! That shit is gone! Get them out of here, dog! That's good, that's good. That's very good. So those things are gone. We will also be removing the Deep Sight Attunement objective altogether. Resonant harmonic alloys will still be used at launch. Oh, I should have just kept reading chat. However, we are planning to overhaul these currencies later in the Lightfall year. Ascendant alloys will remain as is for now. So, this is crazy. This is crazy. That, like, when weapon crafting launched less than a year ago, there were 8 currencies. There were so many currencies. And then Bungie was like, it's not really vibing. So boom, now like 4 currencies. And now they're like, actually the main currency? Fuck it. Why did we ever do that? That was dumb. They're getting rid of it. A whole point of it blows my mind. It's crazy. This is such a good change. To be clear, this is a great change. But I just like the whole thing when they were like, we want you to craft your weapons. You're going to earn the weapon. You're going to have to use it, get a little familiar with it, and then you can craft it. Now they're just like, fuck it, dude. You get the red border, delete it, boom. Bing, bada, boom, you're good. This is awesome. This is sick. So, big fan of this. Big fan of this. If you have red borders that you've been saving in your vault, get the fuck rid of them because you won't need them anymore. This is excellent. Very happy for that. Prime Gaming, if you guys watched yesterday's video, you already know this, but there is a secret emblem in this bundle. You should go watch yesterday's video. Okay. We asked you answers and things got creepy crawly. Spiders or beetles. Now, I don't know why they use such a low-res picture, but I was firmly all 3 team spider. Okay? The beetles, kind of plain. Not that big of a fan. Let's see what the winners were. Hunters, 56% voted for spider. So hunters get the spiders. Let's go. 1 out of 3. Titan said they were a team spider with a whopping 72% of the vote. I take full credit for that because that was the one I was pushing for the most. Titan Spider, that is an amazing armor set, dog. Okay? Warlocks. Beetles got 53% of the vote. I don't understand it. That armor set looks meh as fuck. What are those? But nonetheless, I'm sure it'll look fine in game. But I'm definitely going to be buying the Hunter and the Titan one because they look awesome. So I'm very excited for that. Very excited for that. But yeah, here's my question. Why would they not make more money if they released both sets for each class? So it is a time thing, right? Like they can't just like snap their fingers and have these sets. I'm sure hundreds of hours of man hours are going to go into these sets, modeling them, texturing them, getting them in game, etc., etc. And they probably only allot enough time for a single armor set. And that's why they do that. Plus, they get to do fun little community things like this. So, very excited for the spider. Like, come on, Strand armor sets are like spider. When we're getting Strand, you can be literal Spider-Man. But it's like fucking, it's weird because you're an actual spider. You see, but you can, spew your Strandness everywhere. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited, man. It's gonna be great. Do you see the DRG community took over the Strand trailer for a bit? Who is DRG? Very excited for that. And then, I don't know how the fuck this happened. Radiant Cliffs won with 44% for the Trials map tomorrow. Please be the hand cannon. Please be the hand cannon, Bungie, please. I'm gonna farm that hand cannon so hard until my eyes fall out of my butt. It's gonna be great. Okay. Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, yes. Well, you can't just come in and use acronyms like that or initialisms. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So yeah. So this is a thing that people were freaking out about. And we already talked about this, but I stand by this. Expansion content will no longer be added to the DCV. So seasonal stuff will be, expansion stuff will not be. Players can expect all season to 16 to 19 content to enter the DCV, excluding PsyOp Battlegrounds from season 16 and the Heist Battlegrounds from this season. That will instead be added to the Vanguard Ops playlist. No, people were scared with the hand cannon for Charles really be that great for PvE. Dude, I'm not farming weapons for PvE. I have Fatebringer, Forbearance, and Eager Edge Sword. I will never need another PvE weapon as long as I exist. I do not farm fuck all for PvE because I will just look at something with my Forbearance and I'll kill them, their grandchildren, their fucking mother, their aunts, their favorite coffee shop owner with a single shot, and I'll get health back. I don't need no. If you farm weapons for PvE and you have a Forbearance, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like you don't need anything else. You do not need anything else. Ever. But also, Battlegrounds are literally just strikes. Some of them are bad. 2 of them are bad. Some of them are a little bit too long. Probably those 2. But all the rest are fine. They're about the same length as strikes. And it's kind of weird because I said this on Twitter, and I had a lot of people being like, oh, it's people who eager edge through strikes. Like, have you ever watched me do a strike? I take every skip I can, but you can do skips in Battlegrounds. Like, it's not that hard. I don't know. I don't understand. These are not, they're not that long. They're fine. I don't really understand. I don't know. But, I'm excited for them. More variation's good, and that means a lower probability of having to play fucking Birthplace of the Vile and Scarlet Keep. So I'm all for it. Now, what this does mean is that Seraph Shield is gone, dude. No. Are you serious about the PvE loadout thing? Dog. Yes. I have fucking 50,000 kills on my Forbearance. You think I got that because I'm using like goddamn a glaive? Like, yes, I'm serious about that. You do not need anything else. You do not need literally anything else other than a Fatebringer, a Forbearance, and another half. That's all you need in your entire life, unless you do like a low man's. But that's it. I run GMs with this shit. I do raids with this shit. I was just farming Master Keitel with this shit. You don't need anything else. This is it. This is literally it. What was I talking about? No way you do GMs with the other half? Bro, I stream it. I don't know what to tell you, man. Is Wellspring saying yes, is expansional content? I assume you just prefer to switch it up? No. Still think taking the development time to develop such a cool mission deleted 3 months later is kind of dumb. I agree. Look, man, I've been very vocal. I think all raids, all dungeons, and all exotic missions, like secret big exotic missions, should always be available. I think they are the Destiny experience, and it makes me kind of sad. So, have you gotten the new Wendigo yet? No. Do you think it's good? If so, let me answer the question. Is it Fatebringer, Forbearance, or other half? Then it's not good. No, I'll probably go get a decent one just in case for Izzy swaps. But yeah. Oh my god, did they put a speedrun in here? So Bungie never puts speedruns or low mans in these things, ever. Ever. And the one speedrun they pick was a Grandmaster Birthplace of the Vile speedrun? Of all the speedruns they could have picked? Is it 3-man? Oh my god, what the hell? Like, good for them. I'm glad they got the emblem, but why? What is that consistency? What's happening there? That's crazy. Not even the world record. That's awesome. Hey, good for them though. Hey, they got an emblem, right? Yeah, not even solo gatekeepers, bro. Justice for Snazzy, man. Holy. All right, I need to do something in the EDZ, the EDZ. Completing. Okay, I need to do all that. I also need boots. All I need is boots. That's all I need in my entire life is boots. But I'm too lazy to go get them, so we'll go do the ADC thing. So, how long do you think Lightfall will last before the next expansion comes out? Steven, let's think about this, okay? How long, let's say, okay, we talk about Destiny in years, right? This is year 5 of Destiny. And if we think back to why it's called year 5, is because this was the 4th major expansion, right? Right. So if we had to use the history of Destiny with an expansion coming out about once a year, I'm going to throw the question back to you. How long do you think it'll be between Lightfall and Final Shape? You haven't even reached Pinnacle Cap? Nah, dude. I do not care about Light. I'm so bad at that. I don't do my Pinnacles. I just play the fucking game, man, you know? I don't know. I hate the Light system so much. I boycott the Light system until Bungie's like, here's some Bright Dust for doing it. Wow, what a teacher. Hey, that's how I teach too, dude. If a student's like, you know, let's say we're doing an extraction in a separatory funnel, and they're like, all right, they'll ask me, hey, Mr. Sparrow, we have a quick question. And I'll go over there and I'll be like, yeah, what's up? What's up? You know, you gotta fake it, you know? What's up? What can I help you losers with? And they're like, we were just wondering, we're doing this extraction. Which is the top or bottom layer? Is that our organic phase? And then I'm like, I don't know which one. I'm gonna flip it back. Let's see what you do. Which one is the organic phase? What determines if the aqueous or organic layer is on top? And then they'll do like a. I don't know. And it'll be like, oh, it's one of the fundamental like chemical properties that you learned in like freshman high school chemistry. And they're like, density? And I'm always like, yes, that's density. That's great. So what's the density of water? And they're like, 1? I'm like, yeah, that's great. Great job. You're doing great. What's the density of ethyl acetate? And then they always go like, I don't know that. It's like, hey, that should have been in your property table before you started the lab. That's all I'm saying. 5 points off for not being prepared. Boom, hit him with it every time. I don't actually take points off for that, but probably could. But you gotta, the way people learn is by, at least look, man, I have been berated by school since I was 5 years old. I'm 25 years old. I've been in school literally 80% of my life. Right? And I can tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, the things I have learned the most is when I felt fucking stupid. Let me tell you. What age group do you teach? Seniors in college. That's awesome. I didn't even think about that. You know what? Yeah. So. But that's when you know, right? Or like when, dude, people do so much dumb shit. It's crazy. It's wild how people like. Last semester, right? Seniors, yeah, seniors. So last semester, right? We were making a compound called ferrocene, and ferrocene is essentially made by the reaction of dicyclopentadiene that you crack into 2 cyclopentadienes. It's a very standard process, but you react it with potassium metal and then iron to make ferrocene, some sort of iron salt. I forget exactly what we used. I don't remember off the top of my head. Might have just been iron, but I think it was an iron salt. I don't remember. So you make ferrocene, but this uses potassium metal, which is very flammable, and so there was I'm 25. Anyway, all you need to know is that there was a pyrophoric metal. And so one of the students didn't quench their reaction the right way. I don't know who the fuck it was, but they put it in the solid waste somehow. I don't know how it ended up in the solid waste, but it ended up in the solid waste somehow. And I look over and there's like 10 students standing around a fume hood, and there is like an honest to God, like pretty fucking big fire. And they're all just fucking standing there watching it. I have no idea how long it had been going for. And so like my ass, the only person in the entire room that I guess has a brain, I don't know, ran over, grabbed some sand, threw it on there, fire sand, put it out, stopped us all from fucking dying. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I was like, why are you just watching it? What are you doing? And they're all just, oh man. God, it's crazy, dude. People are wild. You see the new ink merch? Yes, Victoria got the crop top, actually. I assumed you were 28 or something? No, 25. Should have put good gasoline on there? No. Did you make sand when you threw the sand on fire? That's what Minecraft taught me. Yes. So-called free thinkers when they see a chemical fire in a closed building. That's right, dude. In like the third oldest building on campus too. Yeah. Dude, fucking unreal. Some students, man, it's awesome. And just, I don't know, I'm a teacher. I'm not mean to students, but like, I think like I said, I think the most effective way to teach someone something is you got to make that experience kind of memorable. And so one way that people, they hate it, but if you ask the question back to them, if they ask you a question, it's like, and it's always so simple, and people don't realize how simple it is. They never realize how simple it is until they think about it. And then they're like, oh, yeah, that was a stupid question. The amount of times I've gotten that is like, someone will be like, hey, why are we doing this reaction on our Schlink line? Like, what's air sensitive here? And it's like, we're using like a fucking acetone and some other shit, and then like a catalyst, like a palladium catalyst. And I'm like, what do you think is air sensitive here? It's like, and then they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It's great, dude. It's great. Someone in my chemistry class set their tie on fire, and the whole school had to be. Why was someone in chemistry wearing a tie? Dog, there is no. You're not getting into my class wearing a fucking tie. Where's geology in the ranking of sciences, dude?
This area. Patience was never one of her virtues, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no. In my ranking of science, right? It goes like astrology. No, it goes phrenology, and then astrology, and then sociology, and then psychology, and then geology. And then biology, and then chemistry, and then sprinkle in all the other ones, other places. That's my answer. Phrenology. Phrenology is the very old study of it's fake. It's very fake, but like skull shape and how like certain races have different shaped skulls and blah 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 blah. It's it is more fake than astrology, and that like you have to fucking try for that, And it's racist, so that makes it worse. The thumbnail shows Scarrow 9 being fatality by Hunter. Yep. Astrology isn't a science. It was a joke, dog. You're stealing my thunder here, dog. Oh, physics is pretty good. Did I say physics? Physics is definitely towards the top. Chemistry is on top. Physics is towards the top. For sure. Geology isn't a real science? Well, that's just a dumb... I mean, it clearly is a real science. Yo, Garbage, what's up, bruh? Why is physics so... Oh, psychology? You know. It's higher than sociology. That's a fucking... Psychology would rank a lot higher for me if Well, every psychologist I've ever met, in real life, thinks they are the goddamn smartest person ever, and that is incredibly frustrating. And my wife is literally a business major, okay? So like, you know, I know about cocky majors, okay? But goddamn, psychologists think they are the fucking shit, dog. So, you know. But also, like, psychology is like, it's a lot of assumptions, right? And that's it's very, and just because it's very hard to measure things, but it's, you know, it's cool, it's fine. No, Will. The class of mathematics. Oh, like, where is ecology a science? Ecology counts as biology. So biology is usually broken up into, like, you know, biochemistry, molecular biology, environmental biology, ecology, evolutionary biology. I think that's all of them. Other stuff. Business majors are a little humble when they admit they're coloring between the lines. Art is truly the best science? No. I mean, art is great, don't get me wrong. Art is fantastic. But, it's not a science. The smoothie has avocado in it. What the hell? Oh! Math class. Yes, this is the real math class. Look. Proof. Sith, and Dre, and Gary the Snail, and Toes, and Pump Train, PG, all of them, dude, and Grim. I think I skipped over him. Yes.
The Cabal are bringing in a fortified
So there you go. I want more Dead Space, guys. Why'd you swap over to it? Let's just say I got an offer I couldn't refuse. You know what I'm saying? Not really. Completionist has been kind of bleeding people for a while, and I love those guys, and I will continue to play with those guys, and I'm still day one with those guys. But you know, meeting new people and getting in lively, thriving clans is never a bad thing. Release the contract. Oh god. Datto collab when? 5 years ago? Ever tried Metro Prime? No. No. The only Metroid I've ever played was the original one on like the Sega or the Nintendo. The one where you could put in the cheat code and you found out she was a girl. That one. Took psych, loved it, but my conclusion was that everyone there is more interested in winning conversations than having them. Yeah, that's exactly it. Look, psychology is a debate class a lot of times. It was actually kind of crazy, right? So my psychology class was useless, but I had a really interesting speech class in high school. I did my associate's degree, so most of my high school classes, my last 2 years were college classes, and I took a speech class, and I thought I was gonna fucking hate it because I've always been a really good public speaker, and whatever. But the speech class turned into debate class. It was fucking insane. It was like what psychology should have been. You know, we went into all of the science behind, like, at the time, like, do video games cause violence was like a very big topic, and we had a whole, you know, chapter on like breaking that shit down and why people are dumb. Literally the first, like, I don't know how this fucker got away with this. This is at a community college, so I'm not sure how tenure works at a non-research institution. I don't know how he got away with it, but our first section, or whatever you want to call it, we walk into class, and then, like, literally we spent the 3 weeks going over and dissecting the inconsistencies in the Bible. I shit you not. This was not a religious institution. I'm not a religious person. I live in a very religious part of America. It was wild. And he took a poll at the beginning of class, like, how many, you know, who's atheist, who's this. I was the only non-Christian in the class. And then we spent, I shit you not, 3 or 4 weeks breaking down the inconsistencies in the Bible. It was the wildest thing I've ever seen. And so many people, like, no one got mad. It was really weird. But you could just feel the tension in the air. It was fucking wild, dog. It was insane. Like I said, I don't know how that fucker didn't get fired. I have no idea how you're allowed to do that in like literally as deep in the Bible Belt as you go.
Take down that servitor and they starve.
I want to get better. I cannot fucking slipstream, dude. I'm so like I can sparrow fly. I'm pretty good at sparrow flying. I do it on stream sometimes. Blow some minds. I cannot slipstream. I watch Hoon slipstream and I feel so inadequate, dog. It's kind of. I see people just slipstream effortlessly, and I'm like, oh god, I have carrots for fingers. Yo, Phil Windsor, what's up, man? But yeah, my psychology class was awful. It's fucking awful.
Finished off that servitor.
They were counting on those.
Took a philosophy course in Texas, and I was surprised about how critical of religion and faith that it was. Dude, I wonder if in Texas, man. I feel like that person's probably dead now. Sparrow flying is cakewalk compared to the crazy shit that people can do. Yeah. Oh wait, can I hit this? I used to be. How do you do it? Is it like this? And then you jump off? There's a way. I made the video that one time on Nessus where I showed how to sparrow or land on your sparrow midair and well skate off of it. Nah, damn. That was like the coolest video I've ever made. One second, let me see if I can find that video. I forget what I called it. Fuck, what did I call it? Does anyone remember? Shit, dude, I don't remember. I think it was a short. I don't remember. No, sorry. I'm not trying to remember what the maneuver was, but it's good to know that. I'm trying to remember because I made it a short. I'm trying to remember what the video was called. It was like 2 years ago. Is it well skating? The fuck was it, man? Okay, I gotta find this shit out. It would have been so long ago. No, it wasn't how to sword fly. It was different than that. This would have been way before Witch Queen. Did I make it? I don't know if I uploaded it to YouTube. Oh, yes, I did. Here it is. Sliding into Savathun's DMs alike. That's what it's called. One second. Watch this shit. This is so cool. I was on Hunter. Okay, it wasn't on Warlock. Ah. God damn, I fucking had it down, man. Oh, and I fucked it up there. There we go. was clean AF. I had only one little slip up, but pretty good.
There was a while there where Dunlin and I got really into Sparrow flying on Nessus. There was a time where I tried to learn how to slipstream. I could never get it, man. But just like, oh, so good. Do you feel like Strand is gonna up the skip game? I mean, the only answer is yes, right? There's literally there's no way Strand doesn't break the game a million ways. Well, I'm so excited that the Strand thing on Hunter is a fragment. Sorry, an aspect. Yeah, an aspect. And if you can, like, I know I've said this every stream for the past 2 years, but if you can Strand skate on Hunter, like I will be a Hunter main, and I will only ever use Strand. Like, it's over. If you can Strand skate, that's it. It's done. I'm done. I'm so excited, man. It's gonna be so good. Just some of the tech's gonna be crazy. So, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Scarrow calling Harry Potter lame AF is a certified Scarrow moment. I do think that, but when did I say that? I don't remember saying that. Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't know. It, like, completely separate from all the JK rolling stuff, which is obviously terrible. I've never gotten Harry Potter. It's just lame as fuck. There's no way they're gonna let us do that? I mean, they might. If you get Strand skate and the grapple carries your momentum over, it's... Oh! Dude, you're right. And they said they took the speed caps off of the sword, man. It's done. We're done. It's gonna... We're so fast. I'm so excited. It's gonna be great. What do you think is the best paracausal power? I think it's just gonna be resonance, which is what Rolk uses. I think it's called resonance, right? The spirally stuff. I think that's just gonna be it. Harry Potter, the character of the book series or the conceptual universe? All of the above. Are you done bounty prepping? I have like a couple I need to do. I need to go see what fucking Hawthorne has this week.
There's a spot near you that can...
Hawthorne. Oh, I need to do my Ascendant challenges. I'll go ahead and knock those out.
Buy for us? It'd make a lot of people happy. Maybe even me.
A Glimmer mining crew.
Shut them down.
Really hope the loadout system lets you change ornaments on the same armor with one click. Did they? I think they said that's not going to happen.
Keep a sharp lookout.
Or maybe it will. I don't remember. They said it definitely doesn't affect ships, but I don't think it does your transmog. Luster. Luster. Did you stack boxes? No. I might have a couple from Dares. I don't fucking know. Actually, it doesn't look like I have any. Nah, I'm not too worried about it. It'll be fine. Yo, Ghost Hunter! You ever read Aragon? Yes. I did read Aragon. I remember thinking the first book was cool as shit, and I remember being I read them when I was like very young, to be clear. But I remember thinking the first book was cool as shit, and I remember we had the video game for Xbox 360. That shit was awesome, dude. Oh man. But I remember the last book being confusing as fuck, and I don't think I liked it. You ever tried Dragon Quest? No. So I'm thinking about doing Hunter first. I always go into new content with Warlock first because you can just crutch Warlock. But in excitement for being able to potentially Strand skate, I'm willing to risk it all and take in my Hunter first because I want to Strand skate so badly.
Close enough to stop them.
So, did you ever heard this small indie game called Destiny 2? No, what's it about? I'm intrigued. Oh, okay. Have you been watching The Last of Us? No, I can't convince Victoria to fucking start it, dude.
But yeah, hunters are gonna be fucking lit, dude. I'm so excited. I wasn't very excited for Stasis, and I still don't like Stasis very much. I am uber excited for Strand. Nothing gets me moister than an oyster than a fucking mobility subclass, let me tell you, man. Holy. What's better, Destiny 1 or Destiny 2? Destiny 2 by orders of magnitude. It is not even close. It is quite insulting to Destiny 2 that anyone would even ask that.
Today we struggle to hold on to what little ground we have. To do that, we need up-to-date surveillance. That, my friend, is where you come.
In the last book, they learned how to release energy and matter via matter. No, I don't really remember any of that. I don't really remember much of it. I just remember being very confused. And someone couldn't feel pain. I remember that very vividly. I don't know why I remember that, but... If you play Borderlands? Yes, I love the Borderlands. Ah! I'm gonna keep trying to hit that. I think I'm turning it. I think you're just supposed to dodge. Oh, I didn't finish. After recent events, have you converted to a Destiny 3 Hoper? I am completely unbiased in this, so I don't really care. I just want more Destiny. I don't care how we get it. I think if Bungie thinks they can make a better or more stable or something game, then they will, and or if they think they need Destiny 3 to do that, then I am confident that they will take those steps. If Bungie doesn't think they need those, then I trust them.
That's something that'll be a walk in the park for you. Get a lay of the land. Shoot some
Do you think Bungie will surprise us after the final shape expansion with a 7th subclass? No. I do not. I do not. I think if Bungie ever spent the effort and money to develop a subclass, they would market it because they would want money back. No way they would ever do anything like that. I think, you know, in Saga 2, I think it's very realistic we will get more subclasses, probably not light and darkness based. At some point. I don't know. I don't know if we need more subclasses, to be honest, but I feel like people are really, they do this a lot. I feel like people are always like, we need more of everything, and I just don't know if, I definitely think we need more Destiny, but just because Bungie releases 17 different types of content doesn't mean that we constantly need new things for all 17. If that makes sense.
I'd expect a Cabal mining expedition to be heavily armed. Be careful.
I forgot you can't push blueberries. Just gonna... just watched the last stream. I want to say the Beyond Light Collector's Edition lore actually describes Stasis as time crystals, but not by name. They're normal crystals with the lattice repeats on time without energy input. Yes. I don't know. I just think people are like, yeah, we need more subclasses. I don't think more subclasses means better or more interesting, to be completely honest. I don't want a game like fucking Apex Legends where there's 18 different classes to choose from, Obviously different. I guess World of Warcraft would have been a better comparison, but like, I think 6 is fine. Maybe that's just me. But I just don't think I just don't think constantly more and more and more is good for all of it. Obviously we need more content of some type, but I don't know. It'd be really cool to see a modern take on a new light subclass. I mean, they easily could have just called Strand Light, right? All they would have had to do is been like, oh yeah, Strand is a light subclass. It would have been that easy. No one would have questioned it. Not a single person on this planet would have been like, no, Strand seems more like darkness. You know, like it. I don't think putting overarching labels like light or dark on it doesn't make a difference. It does. I highly doubt when they were making. I don't know. I just don't think that's how that works. Maybe I'm wrong. How am I not done yet, dude? They make you like, oh, you know, I just know, it just occurred to me that this is like the new version of flashpoints. 83? It's never occurred to me until right now.
What was that?
Oh, just us taking out a mining lander, a ship, and a commander.
As you do.
Void is more darkness than Strand, dude. I mean, that's like a goddamn good point. That's a really good point. We need a Vex subclass, dude. Stop! I hate the idea of enemy-themed subclasses. I think you were trying to joke, where we spew Vex milk out of our Guardian's nipples. All right, that's all right. I'd take that one. God, my least favorite thing. Who in chat knows? I know a lot of you guys know. What's my least favorite thing that people say? I want to see who knows. Siva subclass, you're goddamn right. I hate when people are like, we need a Siva subclass, because that is not how subclasses work. And God, that pisses me off. Holy. Question, is it intentional in the thumbnail the hunter puts a knife in your eye? Yes. Destiny 1 is better than Destiny 2. I do hate when people say that, but it's okay. We need Operation Health. I hate when people say that. Oh. Would the third subclass be the opposite of art? People keep saying that, but like... What you got? Chicken? What's the other one? Chicken? What's the other one? Are they all that?
Different colors.
Oh, okay.
Rainbow chicken.
Nice. No, I don't really see any of the void subclasses really being the opposite, or sorry, the darkness subclasses of really truly being the opposite. People like to say like, oh, fire and ice, but I don't know. And what's Strand the opposite of? I guess is Strand like creating things and void is like not creating things. But you could say like any rocket launcher is not creating things, you know, or uncreating them. So I don't know. I don't really like. I'm not sure how much that really goes into it. Skilled is good, dude. Fuck yourself. Are you serious? Okay, you guys are all toxic. Arc and Strand both connect things. What do you think is the most underused exotic? Or no, I don't want to do it. Why do I want to use Spider? Fucking Arsk, are you here? Oh man. What'd the interview say? They both connect things? There's no way that's what the interview said. That's the lamest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. They both connect things. I want a cell phone class because it connects me to your mother. Oh! Oh, man. Oh, man. Ball of twine subclass. It's kind of what Strand is, to be fair. It's just green twine. Oh, lab. If someone leaves, hit me up, dog. Hit me the fuck up, dude. That's all I'm saying, okay? Lab, I need you to promise. Lab, I need you to promise. Nice. Let's go. Thirsted for the duality, dude. I want to farm. I want to farm all of this shit out so I never have to worry about farming again. Like, once I get a single set, I'm gonna get one amazing PvP and PvE set. I have so much armor. Dado is gonna be disgusted at my vault if he ever looks at it. He probably never will, but if he ever did, he would be disgusted because I'm gonna have so much armor. I'm never gonna have to farm for armor again. It's gonna be beautiful. Yo, Kenya, we're doing great, thank you. Let's go. Okay. What is the Ascendant Challenge? What's the one I haven't done? Oh, it's got to be Ray Sylvius, because I think that's the only one I haven't done yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is. Okay. Do you think Rasputin's gonna die? At some point, yes. I don't know if it's now or in Lightfall or whatever, but Rasputin will become a Guardian, which requires him to die. It's just basic facts at this point, you know? It just gotta happen. Rasputin? Yeah. Not rah Rasputin, the robot Rasputin. My wife doesn't know Destiny lore. Should I kick her out or what's going on here? Not enough space. Wait, what? Oh God. The fuck is this? Something is wrong here. Why do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I only need 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you don't need 7 Finch. You need 4 Finch, right? Did I misread my own? I made the goddamn spreadsheet and did I misread it? Are you serious right now? How many Finch bounties are you supposed to have right now? And he's 6. Bro made the guy. Hey, I don't want to fucking hear it, chat. I'll ban you. All right, what do we got going on here? All right, Ascendant Challenge time, baby. Wait, Rasputin died. Rise as Guardian, Siva subclass. We're gonna fight. We're gonna frickin' fight, dude. Yo, Miss Punisher, what's up? We're doing great. I actually hear Shadow playing. What's she up to? Oh, honey, would you either remind me or,
I like the way you start.
okay, I mean, just either way, to, or you could do it, or I could do it, or Shadow could get off.
What is it?
To fill up Shadow's dry food. She's being kind of
We don't have it.
Oh, we're out?
Yes.
Oh, she's being hella finicky with her wet food again. Okay. You let Sparrow cook? Did you make a list for the weekly bounties? You guys are gonna make me quit. I put all this time. I birth it. I take it into my womb and I conceive this content and I nurse it and I let it drink my nipple nectar and then I birth it and then I put it out there for you guys to see. And I make all this beautiful content on Twitter and YouTube and on Discord and then all I get is questions about Sparrow. Did you make this? It's like, why did I let Deej impregnate me and then give birth to this beautiful content for? But yes, I have made a it's in my how to bounty prep for Lightfall guide. I get so many questions about Scarab. Have you made a video on this? If you were subscribed with notifications, you would know. You know?
He doesn't make videos like he doesn't make his own dinner.
That's right. I mean, to be fair, Papa Murphy's made my dinner. Oh man. Oh Jesus. You gonna make a video on the new emblems? Oh god, I'm done. I'm done. I quit. Life is over, dude. Chat says hi. They also said to stop being mean to me. Oh, come on. What do you mean doubt? Should make a video on your dinner. We literally, so there's a special at Papa Murphy's right now for like 20 bucks. It's National Pizza Day. For like 20 bucks, you got 2 large peps and a cheese. And so we took advantage of that shit, dude. That's economics. So but that's one. I'm just kidding. I know not everyone can consume all of my content. It does get a little frustrating answering the same question 100 times, but you know what? I'm a public servant at this point. It is what it is. You know? Why do you think Rasputin will become a guardian? I made a video on that. No, I'm just kidding. Can you fucking imagine? So Bungie is very clearly reworking all of their abandoned Destiny 1 storylines. They did it with Crow. They did it with like they've done it like 10 times now. One of the abandoned storylines in Destiny 1 from Destiny 1 Vanilla is Rasputin was supposed to be a Guardian Exo. They're making him an Exo. It's pretty clear that they are going to have him die and be resurrected as a Guardian. I just think that's like a given personally. What mission is that? Reminds me of Season of the Hunt. No, this is one of the Ascended challenges. This is from Forsaken. With Forsaken, there were 6 Ascended challenges. Season of the Hunt used this Ascended challenge. Are the exotic ranking videos? No, I will make one for this year. I'm not going to be ranking every exotic. I'll rank all the exotics that came out this year. You guys better watch it. Last year's didn't do super well, so that's what I'm saying. You know, if I'm going to put this time into it, at least like make me feel good, you know. Why does the floor vibrate when you activate the nose and helm? Oh, I've actually never noticed the floor vibrates. There's no... Do they make mice that vibrate, actually? Wait, did I kill everything? Oh, I gotta make it to the end. I forgot about this one, dude. Think I can just well skate? What the shit, dude? I just got hit by an invisible thing, man. That's toxic. You use mice? Yeah, of course I use a mouse. What? Do I look like a dad? What the? What do you mean you gotta take the sword? Do you actually have to take the fucking sword? God, I hate this game sometimes, man. Let's go. You should watch a video on how to do this challenge. Damn, I think you made... I was reading chat. No, please have mercy. I think you made one. I don't think I made one, but maybe I'll go back and make one now. You can wall skate with this sword? No, you can't. Let's go. I'm cracked, dude. Oh god. Okay. Titan time. Think it's time for my comp grind. Comp, Ty, what the fuck? Comp? Bro, what about Master Kayatal, bro? You gotta get good armor. Gotta get triumphs? Dude, triumphs are for nerds. Who the fuck likes triumphs? No, I got a CP, but I'm really trying to get... The thing I hate most about farming is holding the CP. I hate doing that. I had such a good team going last night. I found a team on LFG last night, and we were cranking it out, dude. It was awesome. And one of them had to go, and I was very sad. Yo, see Atrix, thanks for hanging out. You spent 9 hours farming Keitel today. Nice. Yeah, I think I've got my PvE armor for my Warlock done. I need to do PvP. I need to finish PvP, and I need to... The thing is, it's so hard for me to know... Oh, shit. The hard part for me is, like, when have I gotten enough, you know? It's like, I could always just keep farming armor. But, like, when am I like, all right, I can call it now. I can go on to my next character. That's such a hard thing for me to do.
Don't hang.
Very hard for me to do.
Welcome back.
Why do people farm Keitel? Because for her Avarice gear is going to be super good next season. Yo, Adopter, what's up, man? How you doing? You missed a lot of discussion about build crafting and some funny jokes. And I think that's it. But the VOD's always there, so you can go rewatch it. That's fine. Now we're doing some Ascended challenges, as you do when you live in a shoe. Remember, guys, so Bungie is doing that fundraiser for the Turkish and Syrian relief efforts. So make sure you go read the TWAB. Do I still have the link? I might still have the link. I still have the link, so make sure you go donate there. Your friend says hi. Make sure you go donate and get yourself a cool emblem, and more importantly, help people that desperately need it. So, yo, Burr, have a great night. So I went to Destiny 2 Armor Picker. I had like 6 tags open, each with the stats what I wanted to have. It was just a refresh as I got new armor. As it became possible, I started farming. Oh, yeah, that's fair. What were you looking for, Jonathan? I'm always, so that's the hard thing for me is like, you know, ideally I want, I guess, like, for PvP on Warlock and Titan, you know, 10 recov, 10 resil, 10 discipline if possible. And then for obviously mobility instead of resilience for Hunter. And then for PvE, just resilience, discipline. And actually kind of the same thing. Resilience and discipline. But just high stat. Actually, yeah, they're actually quite similar, aren't they? I didn't really put that together until right now, but I guess resilience is way more important in PvE than it is in PvP, but if you can get triple 100, that build's going to be good in both. So I actually didn't even think about that until right now. Yeah, what stats are you guys farming for? Or Jonathan, like what sort of build are you going for specifically? Sorry to get triple 100. Yeah, that's why you gotta do the farm. Did you see my previous message? I'm leaving duality farming a bit. If you want in, oh shit. Okay, yeah, I'll fucking do that. I'll do that. How long? Do I have time to do one more Ascended challenge? 100 strength, 100 move. Oh, 100 strength is a weird one. You never see people go for that. Okay. I was farming Warlock today. I want triple 100 resilience, recovery, discipline on T-Sub, Starfire, Rain of Fire. I wanted 2 mobility, 6 resilience, 10 recovery, 6 disciplining strength for PvP. God damn it, dude. I'm gonna take a fucking screenshot of that. I'm just gonna make your stats my stats. Kind of lame, but fuck it. Got it. Thank you. Did you stop to clear the dungeon before farming? No. See, it's also hard with like exotics though, because it's like I don't have great exotics. But as long as I can get some of the armor to supplement, I'll be fine. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, dude. The mats farms have been going kind of crazy with the changes to blue stuff, which I'm here for, man. Yeah, I use Destiny Armor Picker all the time. It's just I've never really cared that much. Like, I always just kind of do the best I can with what I have, but now that everyone's doing this, might as well, you know? Okay. There's that. Okay. Well, I'll do the last ascended challenge in a little bit. I need to do something real quick, and then I'm gonna take over Lab's farm. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. Lab, give me like 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll come and take your spot. But yeah, everyone, thanks for hanging out. Great stuff this weekend. I have a good feeling it's gonna be the Charles Hand Cannon. If it is, we are farming for it. Okay. Farming. So hopefully it's the hand cannon, and then I'm gonna be going hard because I want the perfect hand cannon from Trials. All right, everyone, thanks for an awesome stream. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, plenty of stuff to come. Lightfall's just around the corner. I'm so excited. Yeah, okay, everyone, have a fantastic night. I love your faces. I'll see you very soon. Peace out, everyone.